Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. This is the final video I'm doing in collaboration with Natalia and Danai, so make sure you check out their channels, all the videos that they've done for this collaboration.
안녕하세요, hey you, it's Natalia, and today my video will be about free resources for learning Korean as a beginner. So if you're interested in starting to learn Korean, or you've already started learning Korean, or maybe you've been studying for a few months, I have some resources that I really like and I'd like to recommend to you. So if you're interested in that, come on and say hi to me on my channel. But yeah, I hope I see you there.
Hey everyone, 大家好, it's Danai, and I've been learning Chinese for the past few years in London while working, and I'm going to be going through free resources you can use for Chinese this week, but it's going to be free resources that I think you might not have heard of necessarily, or might not have come across, things that kind of took me a bit more time to discover while learning Chinese. So, come over and check my channel out if you're interested. See you later!
So for this week's video, I'm going to be taking you through some free resources for learning Japanese. So I've got 13 YouTube channels and websites to take you through. These aren't going to be full reviews, obviously, we don't have the time, but I will link everything below so you can check it out for yourself, see what works for you. And obviously, if you have any free resources you would like to recommend, please leave them in the comments because I'm sure someone will take a lot of value from that. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So first of all, let's go through some websites. So the first website I would like to share with you is called Nihongo Ina. It's basically a directory for Japanese language websites. So you can search for websites to help with reading, listening, speaking, writing, as well as searching for grammar, kanji, vocabulary. You can also search by level. It gives you an option to search for beginner, intermediate and advanced. So this is a really great website to start with if you're looking for more websites to learn Japanese from. It also has an option to search for apps. So if you're more of an app person, it can give you a list of some good apps to use for learning Japanese. So there's not really much to say about this one. It's a great directory to find other websites to actually learn Japanese. Next is JLPT Sensei. Now this is one that I do use myself quite a lot. If there's any N3 grammar points I'm not sure of, I tend to use this website. So it covers all levels of the JLPT from N5 up to N1. It covers grammar, kanji, vocabulary. Lessons are easy to follow, but all the downloads are paid for. So the lessons on the website are free, but then if you want to download anything you have to pay, which obviously isn't a bad thing because you should support creators, but just to be aware of. The next website I would like to share is Tofugu. This is another good one for grammar. It's got a nice clean layout, so it's easy to follow. It doesn't include as much grammar as some of the other websites on this list, but it's still a handy website to know of if there's anything you want to double check or cross-reference. The next website I think you'll probably know of, it's Tae Kim's Guide to Japanese Grammar. There is also a physical book version if you would prefer to buy the book. The grammar lessons are really easy to follow. The next website is Japanish Street. Now this is also a travel and culture website, but there is a tab for learning Japanese. I like the way this website is laid out because it builds you up from the very basics of Japanese to more intermediate levels. Again, lessons are short and they're easy to follow, and there's lots of examples, which is always good. And then obviously you can learn a little bit about culture as well. The next website is the Japanese page. This one, there's so much content that I feel could be easier to navigate. There is a lot of good lessons on here for kanji, vocabulary and grammar. It also has a lot of audio for the lessons. It might take a little while, but once you find your way around, there is a lot of value in this website. And then the last website I would like to talk about is Japanese Test for You. This, in my opinion, is possibly the best website on this list. It covers so much, it gives you so much content. So again, it covers all JLPT levels from N5 up to N1. It covers grammar, vocabulary and kanji, and it has more detailed vocab lessons than I think a lot of websites. So it will give you the word, the meaning, and then it will give you a lot of example sentences for that word so you can see the word in context. I'm always going on about learning in context, so this is a win for me. And it's the same with the kanji lessons. It doesn't just give you the characters and then like a load of readings. It gives you characters and then it gives you words that those characters are used in, and then it gives you example sentences using those words, using those characters. So it doesn't just deep dive into grammar, it also gives you a lot of information for vocabulary and kanji, and it does include audio as well for the grammar lessons, which is really good. So next, let's go through some YouTube channels. So the first one I'd like to mention is Tokini Andy. This is a channel that I discovered in the last couple of months and it's brilliant. If you're using the Genki books, or even if you're not using the Genki books, if you're a beginner in Japanese and you want to just start from zero, he has lessons for every lesson in the Genki books, from book 1 and book 2. And he started going through the intermediate quartet book as well, which I'm really excited for because that's the book I want to use next. so I'm really looking forward to working through those lessons. Obviously, because there's a lot of content to cover in each lesson, these videos tend to be quite long, and he does live stream the lessons, which is nice because you can kind of interact and ask questions as he's going through it. But that's just something to be aware of if you want like something quick. The next YouTube channel I would like to mention is Koto Academy. I also follow them on Instagram. They have a nice Instagram page to help you learn Japanese in like small chunks. These grammar videos are a lot shorter. They tend to only be like 3 or 4 minutes long. So each video will focus on just one grammar point. They do cover all levels, but it's not like in an order. They'll do like an N4 lesson and then like an N2 lesson and then an N5 lesson. They also have some interesting culture videos, and they even did a mini series on learning Japanese with Animal Crossing, which is really cute. So if you're an Animal Crossing fan, definitely check out that video series. They do also have a website. I've not used their website much, but I think they have some more like online lessons and things there, so it might be worth checking that out as well. The next channel is Talk in Japan, and this is actually the same people that do the N3 Udemy course that I've been using. So they have like a free version on YouTube. So they have grammar and vocab lessons. They also cover some kanji. They even have lessons for business Japanese as well as all the JLPT levels. They also have like JLPT prep videos to help you with reading and listening questions. So I think whether you're a complete beginner or you're really advanced, I feel like this is a good channel because it kind of covers a bit of everything. So I think regardless of where you are in your language studies, this will have something for you. Next YouTube channel is Japanese Pod 101. You may know this one already. They have a website. There's a whole series of them for like every language. I can't say much for the website because a lot of it is behind a paywall, but for the YouTube channel they actually have a great range of different videos for learning Japanese. So obviously they cover things like grammar and vocabulary. They also have conversation and reading practice as well as listening practice. They also have a few videos to help you improve your Japanese, like tips to improve your Japanese and things like that. I think if you're a beginner to kind of intermediate level, I feel like you can probably find something on this channel to help you with Japanese. The next YouTube channel is Learn Japanese from Zero, and this follows the Japanese from Zero textbook. So it is basically video lessons to go along with the textbook. So obviously if you have the textbooks that would help, but even if you don't have the textbooks, I feel like you could probably take something from this channel. You can learn like the grammar and vocabulary and things like that. There is also a website which I didn't really look at because I couldn't be bothered to sign up, but I think there's a lot of like online lessons on their website as well. So if you're like very beginner, I think this is a good place to start. I always recommend the Japanese from Zero textbooks to complete beginners. So if you're still somewhere on the beginner scale, then I think this is something that you should check out. The final YouTube channel I would like to talk about is Learn Japanese Online with Bond Lingo. The videos on this channel are mainly for N4 and N5 levels. They don't really go to intermediate advanced levels, but the videos are usually about 10 minutes. So if you just want like quick mini lesson or you want to double check something, I feel like this would be a good channel to check out. They also had some interesting videos kind of comparing similar grammar points, similar words, kind of like when you should use one thing and when you should use another. So if there's anything you're kind of stuck between, then this channel might have a video to help you out with that. So that's it for this video. I hope you were able to take something away to help you with learning Japanese. Natalia's video is going to be all about free Korean resources, and Denai's video will be all about free Chinese resources. So if you're interested in those, be sure to check out their videos. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you next time.